What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl KD. We are back with a new video, yo. I haven't been on my YouTube channel in forever. It's fine, totally fine. But I'll be showing y'all how I create my content, yo. I've been working on some turn this down, it's making me look yellow. But I've been working on some content here where I've been 3D rendering a room, and per the advice of my brother, I was told to go ahead and show you guys how to do it via YouTube. I'm not perfect at it. I can already tell you that flat out. I'm not perfect at it, but I can do a little something, just a little something. I can kind of take y'all through my process of how I do this. So we're gonna get straight into that, yo. We definitely will get straight into that. I'm gonna just show y'all what I do. Hold on. Okay. All right. So this is the screen. This is what you start off with. This is Blender. Blender is definitely a process. I would tell you that. Blender is one of those things where it takes time to learn. I spent all day yesterday just kind of learning how to do it, kind of learning the process, kind of learning how to render Sims for CC and putting it into Blender. It's a process, but I'm gonna take y'all through it and show y'all how to do it. So I'm gonna show y'all what I've already done. And it was funny because yesterday most people thought that the room I made was real. So when you open up Blender, it's gonna open up gray. It's gonna show you a gray room, but don't worry, you can change that with these buttons up here. It's kind of just showing you the model of the room. So this is what the room actually looks like. I think it's funny people thought it was real. These are lights, but you can't see them in this mode. So to see the lights and the shadows, you have to switch it to this mode, which is, I think that's render view. Oh no, viewport shading. What's up, T? So this is kind of what the room looked like. Like I said yesterday, a lot of people thought it was real, but it's not. So the three programs you will be, well, the two programs you'll be needing is Blender. You'll need the Sims 4 Studio if you're going to use Sims 4 CC. I'm not good at creating furniture just yet in Blender, but I'm gonna get there. I will get there. But after that, so you take those two. Yeah, I did too, because you can set up my office. No, it's not real, guys. It's not real at all. Let me see. I thought I had my chat up. I guess not. Let me put my chat on here. Source. Okay, here we go. That way I can see the chat as well. So I know I'm not talking to myself. But yeah, so this is what the room itself looks like. I don't really know just yet what I'm gonna add to it. Thank you. I'm going to probably put God dang it. Definitely don't want that up there. Not even in there no more. I gotta forgive me, this was spur of the moment. Like I said, I had every plan of just coming up here and doing this just to enjoy my time, but I figured I'd share it with y'all. But like I said, the two that you'll need is Blender and Sims 4 Studio. My first step is trying to figure out what I want to do with this room. I think I want to add a bed in here, but I feel like that's gonna be a lot. So I'll probably just add a couch. I'll probably just add a couch to it. So what we need to do is go to the internet and find the couch that we want to add in. I'm gonna just go to the Sims. I use the Sims resource. It's easier for me to find things there between the Sims resource and Tumblr. That's where I save a lot of my stuff. How long did it take you to get like this? To get it like this? I spent all day yesterday. I won't lie to you. I spent all day yesterday doing this. Let's look for couches. Couch. I want a cool looking couch. I don't want nothing too big. But we can do something like this. It's like a little simple sectional. I'm curious to know what comes with it though. See more info. I want to see the colors that come in. Yeah, I don't want those colors. I don't want any of those colors. I want something just simple. I don't want nothing crazy. Like I said, I'm really just learning how to do all this stuff, so it's still very nice. Let me do something like this. But I just said I don't want a sectional. And yet here I am putting up a sectional. Why does it feel like they're only offering sectionals? A chaser or lounge chair. Yeah, the room's not super big. I didn't want to make it big because I didn't really know exactly what I was going to do with it. So I didn't want to make it super big. I'm still trying to figure this out. It's nice too. I'm trying to make it like a little office space. Description. I wish it came told you what colors come with it, because all of this is just white. And I'm trying to keep the theme going. I'm trying to keep the theme going of, oh my god, why is this over my face? All right, there you go. Of like dark colors. See, this is like, although everything else is pretty taxing, this is the hardest part, is trying to find exactly what you want in the room. And I can sit here and I can edit this down and really chop it up for y'all, but I want y'all to see like the real grit of it, like trying to do this. Ooh, this one comes in black. I don't want nothing super big. You can do something like this. All right, so your next step in doing this is to download. You have to the next step is to download download your dang, I gotta do the mesh too. Ugh. Your next step is to download your custom content. Do I need to mesh for this? Dang it. I wonder if it's just the texture. We'll try it out. Because like, I wonder if this is going to involve me having to use a texture. I really like these colors, so these colors are nice. Let me see. Where's that other couch at? No, it wasn't this one. Here it is. All right, we'll download it and see what happens. So once you download it, I'm gonna show you the next step of what to do. So like, once you find what it is exactly you want, I'll show you the next step. All right, so the next step is to take that item you just downloaded and you're gonna move it from downloads to your Sims 4 Studio. So I'm gonna show you how to do that now. So what I just downloaded is right here. Okay, and you're gonna go to, I usually just use tabs because it's easier for me that way. You're gonna want to go to documents to get your Sims 4 Studio once you download it. You're gonna go to Sims 4 Studio, and you're gonna go to mods. This is how you get it into Sims 4 Studio. So you're just gonna take these items and drag it over to my items disappeared. I'm gonna take these items and drag it over to the office. I like to keep my stuff organized. But yeah. So after you do that, it should be in the folder. Yeah, it's here. All right. So from here, we're gonna go to Sims 4 Studio. Sims 4 Studio. Yeah, games. The only bad part is that every time you download something new, you have to exit out of Sims 4 Studio and bring it back. So once you get into Sims 4 Studio, you're gonna select objects. And in order to see your custom content, you're just gonna hit custom. And all your custom content in here will show. So here's the couch. So once you locate exactly what you want to put in the room, so for me, it's gonna be this couch. And so once you get to the couch, you hit next, and it's gonna ask you to save it. You just go to wherever you're keeping all your files and you save it in there. I'm just gonna name it couch. So when it comes to Sims 4 Studio, you have two things you have to download, which is three. You have to download the package file, you have to download the mesh, and you have to download the texture. Otherwise, it's just gonna be white. It's not gonna be anything. It's gonna be like a mold. You definitely have to help me get into doing this. It seems to be really cool. And to keep you occupied. Yeah, it's kind of my while this is loading, it's kind of my happy place. Like, this is where I go to calm down, like to get my mind right. Like, this is my thing that I do outside of gaming that really helps me a lot. Like, it really helps me a lot. It's really calming. Definitely one of my favorite things to do. All right, so once it loads up after you've saved it, you're gonna export the mesh. And again, you're just gonna save it. I'm just gonna name it couch to keep it simple. Like I said, all my stuff is organized. I'm just gonna name it couch to keep it simple. So that's your mesh. Once you download your mesh, from there you're gonna go and download your texture. So see, it shows you couch blend. So that's how you can open the file in Blender. All right, so now I want the black texture. Dang, that's really black. That's black. Yeah, but I don't like any of these other colors. I'm trying to keep the same thing going. One day I'll get to a place where I'll learn colors, but right now it's just not it. Right now it's not it. I'm not good with colors. All right, so next, to download your texture, which is the coloring of the item. You're gonna go over to texture, and this one has two. So it's one for the seat, and I'm going to assume it's the other one for the legs. So we're gonna export both. Again, you're gonna repeat the step of downloading it twice. So we'll name this couch 1, and then we'll name the other texture couch 2. Sometimes with items you'll have two different meshes that you have to download. So we'll name this couch 2. I'll figure it out once I open it up in Blender. All right, so now we have the couch piece. So now all that's left to do is put it in our render. So I'm thinking I'll put the couch somewhere over here, like maybe in the center. Maybe I can add some like arcade games back here or something, but we'll put the couch like somewhere in the center, and then I'll put a TV and stuff over here. So in order to add the couch, into Blender. That's the next step once you get that done. As you can see over here, I have everything separated by what it is. So the room base is basically the walls and the floor. Furniture, the lighting that's in the room. So if I turn this off, there'll be no lights. Desk items, so that's the stuff that's actually on the desk, and the decorations around the room. That's how I have everything separated, because I'm OCD and I need things to be in line. So like I said, and then the camera, this camera is how you take pictures, and it's how you take pictures in the render. The pictures, like the pictures I posted, that's how you take the pictures. That's all that is. So in order to bring the couch in, you're gonna hit append. We're gonna find the item we just renamed, which mine was couch, and we'll append it. And so once you append it, it's gonna open up the package file, and it's gonna have all these different things. What you need is object. And for me, I like to have all 3 meshes. So you're looking for the mesh file, so that's these. I usually get all the meshes that's there, because you never know exactly what is actually in it. So yep, see, here's couch. Me, I like to scale it. So in order to scale it down, press S, and you just move your mouse to however big you want it. I'll put it like that. So that's how you scale it down. To rotate it, you can do it manually with these. Like, that's how you rotate it. You can literally rotate it any way you want, you know. So that's one way to rotate it. The other way to rotate it is actually going to be over here. So I always forget where. Yes, here we go. So I usually put, I can't remember, I usually put this on, let me figure out where this is actually, so I can get the, figure out. Okay, I don't need this. So this square at the bottom, I don't need it, so I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, okay, so these 2 meshes we need. One is for the actual sofa piece, and the other mesh is for the legs. So for my sanity, I'm just gonna rename it couch. I'll name it couch 1, and then I'll rename the second mesh couch legs. If y'all have any questions, please ask. I know this is a lot to take in, a lot to learn. Like I said, it took me all day to figure this out yesterday. Not really all day, but long enough to figure out how to learn this. I'm gonna move this up into furniture. And then I'm gonna create a new like folder file for it, a new collection file. Put that in furniture, and then couch. Like I said, this stuff is not necessary. I'm just OCD. And it keeps everything together. I can find everything exactly where it is. Okay. So in order to rotate this, I might have to do it this way because it's 2 different pieces. But like I said, that's one way. And then the other way to rotate it is manually, which is this. So I'll say we have to rotate it about 90 degrees. It rotates on the XYZ axis. So I want to rotate it on the Z axis, and I'm gonna say about 90 degrees. See? And then the same thing with the legs to make sure they're on the same page. We'll rotate the legs about 90 degrees as well. See? Okay, so what we're gonna do is kind of move this to where we want it exactly. So I'm gonna do is hit shift and highlight both of these. And we'll just go here to this side. Yeah, y'all can see it. Okay. We're going to hit move. And it's going to introduce new points. So before it was a spear for rotating, for moving, it's going to be arrows. So see, we can move the couch anywhere we want it to be. I'm gonna put it somewhat in the center. I think that looks awesome. We're also gonna delete these borders. I don't need this. All right, so there we have the couch where we want it. Now the next step is to add the texture. Now to add the texture, you're going to go to shading, and when you import a Sims file, a lot of times it's going to come up as diffused. I want y'all to see how this changes. So it's going to come up as diffuse. So when this pops up, you're just going to hit the X button. That's it. You don't have to worry about that. So next, in order to add the color, we're going to hit new. And so to actually bring the texture into Blender, you're going to hit Shift A. And it's going to bring up the add menu. So once it brings up the add menu, you're going to go to texture and image texture. What is this for? Okay, it's for the couch. Got it. Make sure that what you're trying to add the texture to is highlighted. Otherwise, it's going to change something else you didn't mean to change. So how you know is there'll be an orange border around it. So we're going to take this yellow button that says color, and you're going to connect it to the green menu at base color. So when you know you've done it right, it'll turn black. Like so. All right, so now it's time to bring the image texture into it to get the texturing of the couch. So we're gonna hit open, and we're gonna go to wherever it is you saved your texture, and you're gonna press the PNG, and you'll bring it in. All right, I'm gonna turn the specular low, kind of lowish, and we'll turn the roughness up. And see, now you have the texture of the couch. You have the couch in. So now we're just gonna do the same thing for the legs. I'm gonna close this. Don't need this open. Furniture. All right, we're gonna do the same thing for the couch legs. Remember, delete, diffuse, new, Shift A to bring up the add menu, image texture, base, color to base. So all you have to do is click and drag. That's it. Open, find where you save that texture. Mine's is in textures. Open image, and it'll bring up what it was that you downloaded. Me personally, when you bring this into the menu, it brings up specular. Like, it brings up all these different lists of things that you can change. I usually turn specular down to make the image more sharp, and roughness up. That's how you get it more sharp, and you can see like the edges. So that's it on how you bring it into Blender. Like, that's literally it. So blam, there's our couch. Oh no, I moved the legs. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of move it back some. Yeah, there it is. There's our couch. What I'm thinking about doing is, like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's pretty much it of how you bring items from The Sims into Blender to create a room. So now I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna do my thing. If y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the chat. I will let y'all see. Let me respond to this tweet. Please ask any questions. Like I said, this is my way of relaxing, so this is how I chill. I gotta change my alerts. My alerts are wrong. That tweet was also wrong. Anyway, that's what I get for doing things wrong. It's all good though. What the heck? All right, so next I'm gonna probably find a table. I'm thinking a table will do. Like find like a little table. So what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna go back to the internet. Like I said, if y'all have any questions based off of what I've already gone through, please ask. I'm willing to answer as well as I can. I'm still in the process of learning this, so bear with me. Please bear with me. I want to find a glass coffee table. Sims 4 is, I mean, the Sims resource is kind of all over the place for me. It's usually all over the place. But eventually I want to create an entire house. So like, I just want to start with something slight, something small, and then we'll just gradually get bigger and I'll create an entire house off of this. But how I got into this is one of my favorite content creators. She's making an entire show out of this content, and it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Kind of like this. Wish it came in more colors though. Wish they showed you the colors it came in. That's really nice too though. I'll also go to Tumblr. Let's go to Tumblr. It's another place I like to search. Oh, what is it? Max's Match? Is that what it is? Max's, yeah, Max's Match. All right. They used to have where you can, like their page had like categories. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna say I know I used to have little sections where you can separate your stuff. All right, builds. Build by objects. We'll do build by objects. Oh, these are build objects. So yeah, no, this is not what we're looking for. All right. Coffee tables. This is another great place to go if you're in search for Sim CC. Is Max's Match CC World, but it's mostly just for Max's Match items. So things that actually look like it belongs in the Sims game, basically. Let's see. Oh, we can use minimal living. I like the table for minimal living, but I don't want to use the TV and stuff. Maybe we can do like a gray table and like a black carpet, or like a black and gray carpet or something. Maybe that'll be better. All right, we'll use this. This is nice. Oh, yay. We love when they don't have ads for downloads. All right, so we're going to bring in next is the coffee table. Like I said, I'm going to do it. Y'all watch. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask. Sorry that I can't see the chat. Y'all can't see the chat on screen. It's because the background is white. So you have to wait for that to download. This is all I need right here. This. All right, is it done yet? Just waiting for it to be finished. Yeah, y'all can see I downloaded a bunch of stuff yesterday when I was creating this room. Like a bunch of stuff yesterday. Please, if you're on Facebook, please share my streaming. It'd be great. If you can't, I understand. All good. Oh, not my stomach growling. I have not. I shouldn't be surprised. I haven't eaten. Thank you. Finally downloaded. It's usually faster than this. Sorry about that. But all right. So remember, we're going back. We're gonna go back to our folder. We need to bring those items into the game. So we can do the coffee table. I definitely want the coffee table. 12 o'clock ottoman hallway table, coffee table. We can do the coffee table. I don't think they have a rug in here. All right, we'll just do the coffee table for now. We'll definitely just do the coffee table for now. Stop playing. All right. So we need to bring up Sims 4 Studio now. Objects. Like I said, to get to your custom content, you're gonna come where it says content, hit custom, and it'll pop up. See, there's our table. So we're gonna hit next, and you just save it. Name it coffee table. That's not how you spell coffee. All right, so next we need the textures. Hopefully it's not multiple textures, but we need textures and we need the mesh. So I'm thinking we do like maybe black legs. Oh, it's a white top. Interesting. All right, I'm cool with that. So we need the mesh. Export mesh. Render objects. Raw. Mesh. Coffee table. I'm trying to keep in mind to like keep talking, because like in my head, like I really just be in my zone just creating, and I forget, like especially when I'm on stream or I'm showing a video, like I have to talk. So forgive me for that. Oh, it's only one. Thank God. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I think after I do this, I'm just gonna go on the hunt to try to find everything I'm looking for. Coffee table. All right, cool. All right, so Blender. Let's add in the coffee table. Append. We need the coffee table. Blend mesh. Coffee table. Object. Bring all of this in and see what it is, what we need and what we don't need. All right, cool. Here's the coffee table. Where the heck are the legs? Are there no legs? Oh, maybe it's all one piece. So first thing I'm gonna do is delete these circles. Oh no! I'm gonna delete the bones. I don't need that. I don't need the square. Everything else is okay. Gonna name it coffee table right now till I figure out exactly what everything is. One and coffee table 2. I'm appreciative that y'all like responded well to my photos. Like I didn't know what to expect. I was really just posting. I'm gonna be honest. I was really just posting. Like I was really just enjoying myself posting. Furniture. I don't want to duplicate. What the heck? I would play some real music, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Definitely don't want to get copyrighted. All right, so here's our coffee table. Oh, my stomach is growling. I'm so glad y'all can't hear that. So what we're gonna do is rotate this 90 degrees. Let's add the mesh in and see what we're looking at first before I rotate this, because I have no idea what I'm looking at. Shift A, texture, image texture, open, texture. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Oh, I think I can delete this thing. Let's delete this. See what that looks like alone. I might not need that piece. It would really suck if I do though. Texture, image texture, color. Hey man, if y'all have any advice too of which y'all think should go in this room, please let me know. I'm creating a gaming office, so please let me know. It'd be great. Coffee table. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, I was right. I didn't need all that. Okay, cool. Layout. What we're gonna do is scale this down so it fits the size. Gonna make it a little bit smaller. And let's rotate it 90. Rotate it. It's not 180. Okay, I can't remember the numbers. So we rotate it by ourselves. 270. Okay. There we go. It's 270. I was right. Damn. Look at that. It looks so good. See, without all the lines and stuff. Oh, it looks so nice. All right. I don't know if I should put a rug or not. I'm not really sure if I should put a rug or not. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, it's really that simple. Once you get the hang of it, you can just go. Like you can really just go. Ooh. Give me 1 second, y'all. I had to do something real quick. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. All right, so I don't know if I should add a rug or not. So maybe what we'll do is we'll add a TV stand and the TV. So let's look for a TV and a TV stand. I'm trying to think of a good creator that I know. Maybe we can use this as a TV stand because it comes with these two things. Maybe we'll use this, keep with the theme going that we already have, so I don't have to download anything else. So what is this called? A spiral board. We need a spiral board. Oh, we can use all of these actually. We're gonna put all of this. We're gonna use all these tables. Actually, so to this, we're gonna use all those tables. We need. Let's do the hallway table, sideboard. We use the inspirational clock. The spiral clock. See what a bookend is. Accent table. We use all those. Let's keep this. All right. Sims 4 Studio. That's not the Sims 4 Studio. I'm gonna just put it in my bottom. I'm gonna tag it to my taskbar. Sims 4 Studio. I'm gonna tag it to my taskbar. That way we don't have to keep pressing it. Pin both of these. Objects. Custom. Please, if y'all have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Do not hesitate to ask. We're gonna use this as a TV stand. I still need to find the TV, but I'm gonna put these items in first and then I'll find the TV. Next, what's it called? Sideboard. We'll call it TV stand. Call it a TV stand. Be easier that way. I don't have my rings on. I can't mess with my rings. All right. What color did we do? I think it was like white or something. It's white and black. I might just leave it like that. Kind of see what that looks like, and then if I don't like it, then I'll export another mesh. We'll see what it looks like. All right, so this is the Blender file. Like I said, we need to save it into where I have my Blender files, my mesh. We'll call it TV stand, and we'll save it into the Blender mesh. And then we need the texture. I'm gonna keep the black texture because I want to see what it looks like. I won't exit out just in case I want to do another texture and see how it looks. I might want to add some wooden frames too to kind of like bring out the room a little bit more, add a little bit more depth to the room, but we'll see. Saving the texture, maybe that'll bring out some more color into the room. TV stand. TV stand. All right, there we go. We have the mesh and we have the texture we want to use for down. So let's bring it into the game. Blender. We'll put it right here. So file, append. Hold on. Mesh TV stand. We need the TV stand now. The object. We'll bring in both of these. TV stand. the arrows and stuff back home. Rotate it to, was it 270? Yeah. And then we'll move it up against the wall. Again, to scale this down, what you want to do is press S, or you can do it manually. You can manually scale it down here. Let's see. But I just like to use S because it's more symmetrical. It's easier. See, that's using S. It's a lot easier to do it with that. Everything stays symmetrical. Yeah. All right, let's add the texture. Shading. This texture. Textures. TV stick. Bam. All right, we're gonna turn the specular down. Bring in the color more. Oh, that's like a dark blue. I thought it was black. It's okay though. It'll work for now. It'll work for now. Yeah, that'll work for now. It looks like a dark blue, but then it looks black. I'm so dang on colorblind. All right, we're gonna do a wall TV. Now I can use what's already in The Sims. I want to use a wall mounted TV for this. And so what I'm gonna do is go back to objects. We're gonna go to all. No, we'll just go to game. I don't know where it would be, so we'll just search until we can find a TV. Like, yeah, we can use something like this for the time being. Blender projects. That way I don't have to keep downloading stuff. And then I'm gonna put something in the TV to make it look like they're watching TV. Right, we need the mesh, export mesh, TV. I'll put good times. I'll put good times on there. Blender project, raw, office, mesh, TV. And then we need the texture. All right, now we can bring it in the game. Let's bring it in the game now. Oh, append, blend mesh, TV. Let's bring in the mesh. Bam, there's a TV. Maybe I can make it look like it's like leaning a little bit. Let's scale it. And what's this? Delete this. We don't need this. Oh no, we needed that. We don't need this. This needs to be changed to 270. The name is TV. And then we'll name this TV screen. Screen. All right, so we're gonna move both of these to the wall. Shift to select them both is shift. Nope, it's not shift. Between this and the TV screen. There we go. Now we can move them. Try to get it lined up with the wall. Put it a little bit higher. That way we can add stuff to the TV stand. I think that'll work. Oh, that's so not centered. Jesus. Fix it, Lord. Alright. I think that'll do. Yeah. It's coming together, ain't it? Ain't it now? Alright, so let me find a picture from Good Times. You know, I'm curious to know something. Hold on. Let's go to TV screen. I wonder if I can get a moving picture. Like if I can get a moving picture to... Let me see something. It'd be pretty cool if I can get a moving picture in on this. Let me see. Images. Let's see if we can find a large image. Tools. Dang it. I'm not gonna be able to get a GIF. Alright, let's see if I can get a video though. Let's go to shading. Or if I can't get a TV show, maybe we can get a game. Because I want to put a PS5 on here. I'm going to put a PS5. Alright, let's see if we can find a PS5. Let's get the structure for the actual TV. Alright, specular down. Roughen this up. Alright, so now we need the TV screen. Alright, let's see if we can save this image. Let's see if we can put this GIF in there. Does it have to be a PNG? Oh, it can be movie files. Okay, let's see if we can download. It could be a movie file. Okay. We might be in luck. Let's see if we can find a scene from Good Times. See if we can find a scene from Good Times. and then we can add that to the TV. Good times. Get a small clip. All right, so I'm not gonna really show y'all how I do this. Well, I'm gonna show you, but I'm not gonna really say. Not gonna really say how to do it. Let's see if this will work. It's gonna work. No, it didn't work. Oh man. All right, see, here's where I gotta get some extra information. I just want to see how to get it to play. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that. So, dang it. I thought we were gonna be lucky. Guess not. Thought we were gonna be lucky. All right, so we'll find a GTA picture. GTA. That's fine. We'll find a GTA picture. All right, let's see if we can find a scene from Call of Duty. Maybe we can do this one. Save image. All right, we'll do that. We'll add that instead. Browse textures. Here we go. That way it looks like we're playing a video game. That way it looks like we're playing a video game. All right, so next I want to add a PS5. Maybe I add a PS5 next. All right, so we need to go find a PS5 mesh for The Sims. It's 5 Sims 4. CC. All right, we can use this one. Download. City limit, functional controller not included since only decorative. Functional controller. Okay, that's fine. I don't need all that. So a way that I can download all of this. See if this is the whole thing. It's the PS5. Alright, we'll just download them all. Alright, so we have the PS5. Now we can get the mesh. What's it called? I gotta make sure it's here. It's not here. So right now we're moving over all the PS5 stuff, so I can add it in the game. That's all it is. That's all I'm doing. All right. Now we can start downloading the mesh for the stuff, and then we can add the PS5. I'm gonna have to exit out of this now, and then open it back up. Woo! Like I said, this is definitely one of my favorite like pastimes to do. Like I said, a lot of times I kind of forget that I'm online, like I'm streaming, because I'll be just so lost. Okay, there's a controller. Alright, we'll do the Deco PS5. PS5, PS5. Alright. Alright, so there's the actual PS5. We can do an all black one, do a yellow one, we can do a pink one, we can do a white one, do a solid black one. What's the difference? Okay, let's see what the difference is, because I really think we'll get the regular PS5. We'll just get the regular one, just keep it white. We'll just keep the mesh regular. Export mesh, Blender projects, raw project. Alright, then we need the texture. Export. We'll just keep it regular. PS5. Alright, so we'll add that in. I'm not gonna go straight in. I'm gonna go ahead and do everything else. Which we need the controller set. We need these. Dock. Let's have dock. Okay, so we need 2 textures for this, but just 1 mesh, I think. Yeah, export mesh. So dock. Oh, we put it in the wrong place. So we need 2 textures. Export. So this is a controller texture. Save. That's the first part of the texture, and then we need the second part. Export. All right, so we'll use this for so far and see how it actually turns out before we get started with anything else. All right, so let's append. Let's bring in the PS5 and stuff. Need the object. Let's go ahead and bring that in. Bam. There's our PS5. Let's scale it down. One, two. All right, so we'll just name both of these PS5. We'll make a collection called PS5 so we can keep them all in one theme. Put in furniture, that's fine. Or we can name it electronics, but it is fine. It'll be okay. All right, so now we need to add we'll put it on the stand and then we'll add the texture. Shift. Uh-oh. We need to add it to the TV stand. So we're going to shift click on both so that they move at the same time. And then we need to rotate it 270 degrees so that it's facing front. There we go. And this also needs to be rotated 270 degrees. 270. There we go. All right, so now that it's facing front, we can put it in place. Let's try to scale it down some. Might have to move the TV up a little bit. They're on it. Let's move the TV up some. There we go. That way the PlayStation can slide straight in. Is it lifted? Yeah. Let's bring it down a little bit more. Where it's touching the table. There we go. All right, there's our PS5 mesh. So what we're gonna do now is add the texture. PS5 shading. Shift A. Image texture. Again, don't forget you have to go color to base color so that it'll bring the texture in. Find where we put our texture at. Hold on, I think I did the wrong one. All right, that's the actual body of the PS5. Let's see if it works on this one instead. Don't fail me. All right, there we go. New, open, texture, PS5. There's our PS5. All right, y'all. We have our PS5 in place. Bam. We have our PS5 in place. It looks so good. Doesn't it look like they're playing PS5? It looks so good. All right, so now we need to add in our controller dock. So we're gonna append. I want to know, I don't know for a fact if I downloaded like a singular controller, like, and we can just put it on the desk or something like that. Like, that'd be pretty cool. Append, blend. We need the PS5 dock. We'll do 2 docks. Do 2 docks. PS5 dock. Mesh. We'll bring all these in. Sorry. All right, there's a dock. All right, let's put it into place. We'll scale it down. All right. And then we can put it into place. Don't forget, we got to rotate it 270 degrees so that it's facing front. Oh no, I think I did the wrong thing. You can delete this. We don't need that. And this. I don't know what that is. Can I say we can delete that too? All right, so we're gonna take these and we're gonna, oh wait, I forgot to rotate it. I'm an idiot. We'll name a PS5 controller. PS5 no cap blocks controller 1. Controller 2. It has 2 R's in it. All right, so what we're gonna do is rotate this 270. That way it's facing the right way. And rotate this one 270 as well. That way it's also facing the right way. And then we could just slide it into, before we do that, we gotta select them both at the same time. Then we can slide them into place. Let's make sure they're not floating. Of course they are. Bring this down. Oh, bring that back up. Just slide them back a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is duplicate it so it looks like they have 4 controllers. Control C. Control C, Control V. All right, so then we'll take these, shift, and we'll move them over. Yeah, now it looks like they have two sets of controllers. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm so proud of myself. Like, it took me forever to learn how to do this yesterday, but it's coming together so well. Now we need to add the shading. Don't mind me, I'm just really proud of myself. Image texture. Bring this to the base color, and then we'll open. I want to say this should be the controller because I have 2 different textures I have to add. Okay, I was right. Okay, so then the second one that I need to add, the second one I need to add is the coloring for the controller. I need to move this back. Daggone it. I think that should be about right. It looks right. All right, so let's go to shading. Open textures, PS5 doc 2. So that should bring in the blue, I want to say. Oh no, yeah, I was right. Okay, yeah. So then we're just gonna copy paste to the other one. Do this all over again. Shift A brings up the menu, texture. This is how you bring the color in, as you can see. I'm gonna do image texture, put it over here, and no. Connect it to the base surface. Again, like I said before, how you know you did it right is that it turns black. And then we're gonna open our image texture. Bam. And then we'll add the other color. Oh, I forgot to, I'll do it in a second. It doesn't really matter where you put it on the, doesn't really matter where you put it. It's always gonna stay connected. That's also the good part. That's the other good part. Open textures. All right, so let's turn the specular down, roughness up, specular down, roughness up. As I said earlier, the reason why I'm doing this is that I learned it brings out the color a little bit more. You see, it makes it more darker. All right, we have our PS5. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I wonder if I can make this glossy looking. I'm gonna try something I've never tried before, so bear with me. Bear with me. Shading. I don't know what that does. It's not giving what I wanted to give. Yeah, it's not giving what I wanted to give. I wanted to give it like a screen look. Yeah, that's okay. I thought it was gonna give it like a sheen type of look, but I can't do it, so it's okay. Not a problem. Let's figure that out at a later date. So bam, we got our living room set up. Now I want to add maybe like an Apple TV. Maybe like an Apple TV. I think that'd be really dope. Oh, stretch. Like I said before though, doing this is really easy, really simple. You'd be surprised how really simple this is. You'd be really surprised by that. Excuse me. It was very rude of me. 1 second. Delete this. So, like I said, if y'all have any questions, please ask. Please ask. This is a chill stream. It's something, like I said, this is something that I do on my free time. Thank you for that follow on Facebook. This is something I do on my free time. I just have a lot of fun. Just do little things. Little 3D rendering things. This is stuff I do outside of playing video games. Okay, so now I want to find the Apple TV. An Apple TV. Let's see if I can find a TV remote first. Definitely want a TV remote. Give that realism, give that element of realism. Yeah, look at that. Bam. Let's add this in. Put it on the table. Maybe I can find a TV tray. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I don't know if I'm gonna find one. I don't know what they're called. They're called TV trays, right? Like the little table trays. Like something like this. Like where you can put, like something like this, where you can put stuff on the table. Let's put coffee table. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I found it. Can we download it though? That's the question. Oh, we can do a granite one, but our table's already granite, so I don't want to add more granite on top of that. Let's just keep what we have. Download. Okay, what else do we want? We want an Apple TV. On Apple TV. Can do MEMS X. I just had an idea. All right, we might delete the TV that's in here and add a different one. We might do that. All right, yeah. We might delete what's in here and add another one. All right, y'all ready to get creative? We need Sims 4 Studio. I don't know why my notifications aren't working. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if I'm gonna have to close it again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close it again. I want to see what these are. It's the box. So I'm not gonna add the box. All right, we'll add. So now we're gonna add the. I'm gonna add the Apple TV. No, I'm gonna add the speakers first, and then I'll put the Apple TV and stuff in the center of it, and maybe add a plant or something. Oh, I know why it's not in there. I forgot to add it to the mods folder. Y'all don't be me. All right, so we can delete this stuff. We need to add these, the TV remote. We need to add the TV remote and the TV tray to the office. And memes. We'll add all the mem stuff in there. All right, that way now it'll come up in the Sims 4 Studio. All right, Sims 4 Studio, objects. Yeah, see, here we go. We got the remote. Oh, we'll get the TV tray first, and then we'll do all of that. There's the TV tray. Here it is. TV tray. Y'all, this is really coming along, man. Yesterday, this was a blank space. Like, if you ever opened up Blender, it was a complete blank space. Now, not so much. We've come a long way, y'all. Come a long, long way. Do the black tray. So we need the mesh. Blender projects, raw. TV tray. And then we need the texture so we can get the coloring. All right, so we'll add that in. We'll just take it step by step. We'll add that in first before we just add everything else in. We'll take it step by step. Append. Excuse me. Object. All right, got the TV tray. Take this out. Gonna take the bones out. We don't need that. We don't need that. And we'll put this in coffee table. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Lisa. I appreciate that. TV tray. All right, so what we'll do is we'll rotate it. We'll only rotate it 90. We don't have to rotate it super far. And we'll scale it down. Like I said, to scale it, you press S. That way it keeps its dimensions. And then we can add it to the table. All right, add it to the table. Now we need to bring in the color. So we need to go to shading. Like I said, how you know you got it right is if it's highlighted. You press new, Shift A, image, not that, image texture. See how it highlighted itself black? That's how you know you got it right. So you're gonna open the texture file for this. TV tray. Open. And we're gonna turn down the specular and turn up the roughness so it brings out the color a bit more. And that's that. Got our TV tray. Bam. Kind of feel like I want to put it up here. Let's see what it looks like up there. Yeah, and we could put some magazines right here. I feel like we should put some magazines right there. I feel like that'll be better. It's floating. It's floating a little bit. There you go. We'll move it over some to get it centered, because I'm OCD like that. Bam, there we go. All right, so now we'll add the controller. We'll add the two controllers. Objects. Where's mem stuff? It's Apple TV. Oh, here's the controller. Okay, so we'll add the two controllers. Like I said, my goal is to get so good at this, I want to be able to create like spaces, like be able to create different spaces. Like it all adds on and builds into a home. Like that's my ultimate goal. That would be bananas. Controller, and then we need to save the texture. Controller, we'll save that in a textures folder. Save. And then we'll go back and get the Apple TV so we can go ahead and just add that in as is. Open. Controller. These are textures. My mind spaced out. They went blank. Office blemish. And we need the texture. Right, that way we can have our two controllers. I kind of want to see if they just have a simple Xbox PS5 controller. I'm over here going blind. There go controller. Thanks. Hopefully this is just a controller. Hopefully that's what this is. It's a lot of saving that you have to do. That's really the tough part about all this. Just all the saving you have to do. No. Yeah. What's up, Jay? What's happening? PS5 controller blend. All right, cool. Now we can add all this in. We've made significant progress from yesterday. Starting to feel a little bit more full in here. All right, so first I'm gonna add the TV controller, then I'll add the Apple TV controller. And then I'll add the PS5 controller. So it's append. Where did I save it at? Did I not save the TV controller? This is nice. Oh, thank you. Bro, I swear I saved that controller. What the heck? Ain't got no roaches in it. Bro, I hate you. Ain't got no roaches and nothing. Girl, no. Anybody got time for that? This is Apple TV. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, something. I thought I saved it. I swear I saved it. Did I save it in textures instead? No, I mean I probably see that's a PNG blend mesh. TV controller. Okay, what's the heck? Get rid of these bones. Alright, we'll get rid of this because we don't need that. Unless we do. Let's see. It looks like it's actually something. Oh yeah, no, we don't need that. We good. Alright. So there's we'll name this Apple controller. We'll name this Apple TV controller. Controller, so I know what it is. Append. What the heck, bro? Blend mesh. I just didn't go down far enough. Not texture. Object. I'm just gonna get one. I feel like that's all we need. Alright, so we'll rotate it. Rotate this one 270. Alright, so let's take this and we'll scale it down. Like I said, easiest way, just press S and move your mouse. They're floating. Don't look like it's floating. Alright, then we'll move the TV controller. Scale this down. You know, Apple TV controllers are significantly smaller. Make it a little bit smaller. Alright. Now all that's left is to actually bring in the textures for these things. I'm gonna add a little character in them by like kind of changing the direction of them, rotating them, kind of make them look more lived in. All right, shading. So we'll get rid of diffuse, new, shift A, texture, image texture. We're gonna connect this yellow dot that's next to color to base color. You know it's right when it's highlighted black, and bring in the texture. What is this? TV controller. All right, we will turn down the specular so it makes it darker. Turn down the roughness, kind of bring in the color more. Do the same for the Apple remote. Do the same for the Apple remote. Like, this process is so simple once you get used to the buttons and stuff like that. It's super simple. Almost crazy looking. Like, almost crazy. Got me feeling like I'm a real 3D renderer. Like I can work on movies and stuff. And there's the Apple TV controller. Is it backwards? Knowing me, I don't put this crap backwards. Oh no, it's right. Is that backwards? No, it's not backwards. I don't know what this black mark is on it, but I can't do anything about that, so that's okay. All right, so we have our TV remote. We have our Apple TV. I think I'm gonna change this picture from the video game to a Netflix screen instead of a video game. Let's change that. We'll do the Umbrella Academy because that's like one of my favorite shows. Oh, I don't have a clean one. It's got to be red. I don't want it to be red. I want it to look like an actual Netflix screen. I want it to look like an actual Netflix screen. It looks more realistic. Dang. Can I just say the picture? Dang. Okay, I can't use that one. Alright, we'll try this one. TV screen, shading. Yeah. All right, yeah, I like that better. Definitely like that better. It looks so cool. All right. Apple TV. I like, my brain keeps going blank. Did I pin the Apple TV? No, I need to get the Apple TV. Oh, the controller, the gaming controller. I need that. Get rid of the bones. Don't need that. Put this in the PS5 thing. Let's get rid of these so we can stay clean. Alright, let's move this. We'll scale it down, of course. May have to scale it down just a bit more. Yeah, just a bit more. It's not floating. Cool, cool, cool. All right. I think that's my bye-bye. I think my bye-bye is home. My fiance just walked through the door. Hi. Hi. All right, got it. Got it. All right, so now we have to add the color. Shift A, texture, image texture, and we'll add the base color.
It's still streaming?
Yeah.
It didn't show up on my phone.
I'm not on Twitch. I'm on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not on
I didn't
Twitch.
get no YouTube notification.
All right. Layout. All right, so there's our PS5 controller. Look how far we've come. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching, man. I appreciate it. We're coming up, like, my launch looks amazing. That's real nice. Appreciate it. Thank you. Took me a long time. Took me a very long time. Well, not really. Let me stop saying that. It didn't really take me a long time. It just felt like it took me a long time, rather. Alright, so now we need the Apple TV and the speakers. The actual Apple TV and some speakers. Why does this keep... Stop that. So we need the mesh and the texture. Export mesh. And we need the texture. So yeah, y'all, this is what I do in my free time. If y'all want to see more of this, make sure to leave a like, comment, share my video if you're on Facebook. That'd be really appreciated. So if y'all want to see more of this, just let me know. I don't mind sitting here and doing more of this. I have, like I said, this like one of my happy places that I like to do. Where's the speaker? That's not it. Here it is. Do this one. I'll save that right there. We'll name it speaker 2. Are you able to change the colors or is it permanent? No, I can change the colors. Some of the items have permanent colors, but for like certain things, I can definitely change the colors. Export the texture. Speaker 2. And did I download the mesh already? I think I did. Sounds familiar. I did not. All right. So we have the speaker and we have the Apple TV. So we'll add that next. Get back over to where the TV is. All right, so I might move these over. Actually, I'm gonna select all of these. I'll just move them over one at a time. Move all of this over. The way I can add the speaker box. All right, append. I'm sure it's just this one. That's all I need. Rotate it 270. That's cool. It seems like a great relaxation idea. It is. It's how I relax. One of the ways that I relax. Definitely one of the ways that I relax. It's I don't know. It's calming for me, I guess. It's a better way to put it. So we'll add the color into this and then I'll duplicate it for the other side. Why? Why is this over here? Why did you move? Oh, because I moved the other ones. I'm stupid. Texture, image texture, raise, open. No, not that one. Wrong one. This is the one I need. Yeah, everybody gotta find their way of relaxing. You pretty much need it at this point. All right, so we have the speaker set up. Bam. There's the speaker. Still kind of floating a bit. There we go. So what we're gonna do is duplicate it. So we're gonna hit Control. That's not Control. We're gonna hit Control C and Control V. That way we duplicate it, and we'll just move it across to the other side. Now we have 2 speakers. All right. So next I'm gonna put the Apple TV. Next, I'll do the Apple TV. This is my peace of mind when I need to rest. Delete. Where is it? There it is. All right, let's move the Apple TV. Probably gonna have to rotate it. gonna scale it down. Love the panoramic view. Oh, thank you. Alright, so that'll work. I think it's still a tad big. Apple TVs are not that big. Not sculpting. Not that shading. There we go. This will probably be the last thing I do on stream. Take a break away from the computer. I have to remember to do that sometimes too. Yesterday I was on here for like over 12 hours. I mean, not 12 hours, for like 6 hours. Alright, there's our Apple TV. Alright, y'all. Here we go. Kick me. Alright, here's... Oh, wait. I gotta move my thing back. Okay. So here's what we have so far. We've come a long way. It's turning into something. So now I just need to add pictures. Now I need to add pictures. Definitely some more plants. And yeah. Maybe a rug. I don't really know. Because the floor is like a light wood, so I don't really know what rug I would even put there. Oh, since I'm here, I can show y'all how to do this. We'll add some lights behind the TV. So what you're gonna do to add lights, you hit Shift A, which brings up the add menu. You'll press light. And for me, I genuinely like to use spotlights behind it, but then I might try area light as well, because you get more coverage with the area light. And I can rotate it any way I want to. So let's scale it. And then bring it out wide. And scale it in some. And we just place it behind the TV. Oh no.
This is like Sims on steroids.
I think Sims is a tad bit more I think Sims is a tad bit more restrictive. I can do a lot more on here.
Steroids. A couple of steroids.
I need to put this in lighting because I need to keep my stuff organized. We can close furniture and go to lighting now. Area lighting. Change this to TV. And then we can change the color. So in order to change the color, you're going to come to the side of it and press this little light bulb thing right here. And then you can change the brightness of it. Like get really bright. That's what you're into. That's what you're into. All I do is take the shadow off, because I don't like the shadow of it. So you just take the shadow off. And then here's how you change the color. You can change to any color you want. I think the theme I was going with was purple. I might turn it down and diffuse it. Will it be a whole house or a room? Ha! A whole house. I barely just learned how to make this. I would like to make a whole house, but I just barely learned how to make this.
You got it.
Maybe eventually it'll come out into a whole house, but for right now, that's not in my plans. See what it looks like as a point and shoot.
Can you make it that way?
What?
Like you could 3D rooms into the ends up being an entire house?
Mm-hmm. I might use the area light instead. I think I like that better.
Yeah, see, this is above my pay grade.
I set up.
I have absolutely no idea what you're doing.
I'm just adding lights.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but you got arrows and numbers and colors and
Arrows are gone.
alphabets and Last time I saw that, I was in geometry, and it's a couple years ago.
I want to see if maybe rotating this to the wall will maybe make it better, so it's not. You're doing great, thank you. Maybe rotating it instead. You making this into a video, right? I'm streaming it if that's what you mean. Maybe rotating it up again. Not rotating the TV. Don't rotate the TV.
Shit gonna fall out. Don't.
Or rotating my TV. Maybe adding it to the wall better. Would be better. Yeah, and then we can stretch out the surface area a little bit more. That way it's not gleaming onto the table. That's too much. All right, let's scale it out. And then we can bring it down some. Bam, there's your lighting behind the TV, yeah. And we can diffuse it some more so it's not like as bright. Like it won't be as bright as it was at first. I'm gonna bring it in some more. And then we'll change the brightness of it. There you go. Kind of highlight it a bit more. Kind of give that element of ambiance. There we go. That's how you light it. That's how you add lighting. There's of course other forms of lighting such as point, sun, spotlight. Like there's a whole bunch of things that you can do. So I think I'm gonna end it right here. Kind of give us something else to do later. Oh jeez. That looks real cozy. Thank you. I think after this, I'm gonna connect it to a bedroom. I'm like maybe add a door right here or something, and then add a bedroom next to that. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Eventually, I want to make an entire house, but I feel like trying to go in and build box after box after box, I'm gonna get confused. So I'm just gonna take one box at a time. So right here is like kind of the gaming area, and we're gonna deal with that. I'm gonna figure out a way to add stairs. I might do it 1 story and then somehow we'll make it a 2 story. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll try. Yeah, see, look, now you got light behind the TV. All right, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this stream. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna add some more stuff too. We need to add pictures, maybe a bookshelf somewhere. I want to add some arcade games back here, something like super cool. And yeah, gonna round out this room and work on the next one. I gotta figure out how to insert bedrooms, because beds in The Sims, like they're sometimes split. So you have like the frame and the mattress, so like you have to split them, and then sometimes you have the frame, the mattress, and then the comforter. Like it's a lot. So yeah, I know who to get to decorate my beach home. Not if you don't want everything all black.
Don't call her.
Not if
Don't call her.
not if you don't want everything all black. I hope that was
She might be
it.
fancy, add some white and gold in there.
I hope that was pretty simple. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna continue this. This is kind of what I'm enjoying doing right now, away from video games. So I will see you guys in another stream. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Peace.